Division 1A, Season 31. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Tetris for Cole, but is low on the board. Wildman's going to top out at 1,011,000, so that will not be enough. Cole surviving inside the bottom and leave the overhang. In that particular case, oh my goodness, in that particular case, Cole is not going to escape. Let's see what we can do here. Didn't get very far last time, and we're not going to get very far this time. These misdrops does not able to get that bar. One more, can't get it. And that is going to be the end of the match in what was a bit of a suffer game already from both of our players. It's game number 1 for these two players. It's O and Blue Scooty. Let's get this kicked off in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Tetris. We're going to go ahead and rename that Scooty. Gotta keep these names short, you know, with O, I think safe to say, shortest Tetris player name in the world. O, just O. Scooty wins easy. He has the best flavor of Gatorade, so he's like, you know that's I missed it. What's the flavor? But you know, not invalid. I mean, it feels just as valid as like having skill. It's just having good tasting Gatorade. That's your key to winning, right? The yellow one. Yes. The all-powerful winning yellow flavor. In fact, if you look up the official flavor of that particular Gatorade, it's literally winning. That's the name of it right there. That's it, just winning. 175 for O, 112 for Scooty. It is actually kind of fun, the connection between one of our previous players in the previous match, Cole and Scooty. I think that at one point in time, I don't know, maybe probably still considered rivals. There was certainly a time when they kept meeting in regionals and in different tournaments, especially while Scooty was still kind of on the rise, and Cole was also on the rise, but yeah, they would meet pretty often in tournaments, and so I have some pretty strong recollection of them having a plushie battle after one particular tournament up on stage. 285 to 308, so Scooty is caught up and is actually, we'll say it's more or less a tie still. It just looks like yellow, so it tastes like yellow. There you go. There, if those of you who are old enough, you might remember the drink Mellow Yellow. It was a competitor to Mountain Dew. I don't think it's around anymore, but it did last for a very, very long time. I just think that nobody really drank it, so I'm not sure how it lived as long as it did, to be honest. Mountain Dew by far dominated that whole side of the competition. Ha! So I was gonna go down a different. I'm gonna guess it's lemon lime. Oh yeah, that's probably a good guess. You are familiar with yellow, yeah, mellow yellow. Until eyeball just becomes eye. Oh yeah, that's a good point. If then like they have the same length name, but the eye is probably less material, less pixels to activate the name than O. Tetris for Scooty to go to 483. Currently 4 Tetris lead, so was down about 2 Tetrises at around 100,000. Now up about 100,000 in general. I have definitely seen some choice reactions here from O. Yes, I'm glad you saw it the way I did. You and I are great minds. Well, you know, that's just how the cookie crumbles in the cartel. Yeah, between you and Rogue Potato, there's always like these food puns that can like pop up anytime either of you are in chat. Shout out to Toast and Rogue Potato. 507, 630, line 130. So yeah, transition is at 140 here instead of 130 like at 18. So transitions are about to hit for both players. Kill screen still 230. Those of you who are curious. Because I'm sure none of these players watching know anything about Tetris. Oh my goodness. 728 into level 20. My gosh, 607 into level 20 for O. So just a casual, we're going to call it a 4 to 5 Tetris lead right now. Yeah, level 20 was not treating us well on Scooty's NTC. I suppose I could go try to fix that configuration remotely, but I've had zero luck so far. I've tried it twice, and I've not had any luck using the remote calibration in NTC. Shout out, though, to NTC in general for actually getting that. So Yobi, so I was trying to remember the name and it was blanking on me. So I was like, oh, let me just say NTC again. But yeah, Yobi for even like building that in and trying to get it done before the beginning of this season. So if I can get it to work, it would be a godsend to be able to help our players get NTC set up remotely. 875, 772, both these players getting into the middle levels of the 19 speeds. Try to make some differentiation here. I believe, obviously wanting to make some headway here before we get to the kill screen, as you might have heard, but Blue Scooty's pretty good on the kill screen. Just kinda. Oh, no slouch either. Of course. That's why I was in Division 1. Oh, look at the dancing Minos over there on O's side screen. It's like, oh my gosh, oh, let's go, oh, yeah, oh, we're cheering you on. We don't know what color we should be, woohoo! There's a Tetris for 893,000 to 995, so about a 3 Tetris lead here. Fills in the long bar dependency way up high here for Scooty. Holding out for this bar, finally gets one. Tetris 1 million. The former max out achieved here, level 27 for the Scooty of the blue variety. Cerulean Scooty. The jazz hands of Tetris. You did see there's a brand man in the community? Oh my gosh. Are you kidding me? There's a Tetris for O. 815, level 28. So gonna have to do this in the kill screenplay and post play. In we go. 819, 1.2 million for Scooty. Gosh, almost a 400,000 point lead here into level 30. 840 right now. Oh, looking to try to build safely. Doesn't want to do anything too crazy, but just taking burns, trying to keep the board low. This feels like my 19 play. I'll build for Tetris here and there, but mostly I'm just going to line and try to stay low and safe. Scooty, meanwhile, getting another Tetris there. Go to 1.334. Is O's score wrong? Uncle Ungi saying O's score is wrong. Oh my goodness, what's wrong with it? Oh yeah, it keeps rolling back. That is really strange. All right, so we have a 1.4 million from Scooty top out. I have no idea what O's score is at right now because it keeps rolling back to 8. So let me actually try to do a remote calibration. Keep playing. Your chase down is 1.42 million. 1.42 million. It keeps rolling back to 8, so I don't actually know what your score is. You know, So you keep playing until you either hit that or you know, you top out. And then we'll do some calibration here between games. This is a Tetris setup for O. Oh, bar doesn't come. All right, let me know in chat what your score is, and I'm gonna also try to do this remote calibration. Level 19 Tetris for both these players. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Tetris. Man, because that O is not like a proper O, trying to like ping O or at O in chat is fun. I'm just copy pasting. It's kind of funny. Oh no, it still didn't go through. That's a bummer. I was trying to copy. Don't worry about it. I was just trying to copy in chat here, so I can like get your profile basically to see what your PB is. I don't actually know. 2 million. 2 million. See, I love this. This is what I'm talking about. Whenever I restream and Ian/O is chatting with me, he just mouths the words and then like I can sort of read it because he's so Oh, so my story. Anyways, I was gonna say, not from the United States, because this is one of my stories. When I was first researching, I was taking a guess at where O is from, and it was completely not the United States. Down under, I believe. And yeah, I got a mouthful, lots of mouth reading there. For getting that wrong, that was actually pretty hilarious, because it was the middle of summer, I believe, and he was wearing a giant coat, and I'm like, from the United States. He's like, look at me. Look at me! Oh my gosh, bored, trouble. Both players high, but right now O's board in a lot of trouble. 210,000 and 251. There's a Tetris for Scooty. O trying to bring this board down. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Waiting for an L piece. A long bar would be great now. Okay, gonna just take the J and needs another L. Takes the long bar there, uncovers the left side, has to plug it again. Finally, oh, just about out of this. And there's a Tetris. There you go. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Oh, these pieces, they ain't nothing. They ain't got nothing on me, you know? 250, 251, 328. Blue Scooty with the lead. Boy, I feel like this seed so far has been maybe a little stingy on the bars. The boards have been climbing. 400,000 to 300,000. It was crazy. That was like exactly 300,000 to 400,000. It's exactly 100,000 point difference. You don't see that very often. Tetris for Scooty to go to 427. But yeah, anyways, 2 million, 2 million. Roller. Australia. Meanwhile, you know him, you love him. Game Crasher, multi-CTL world champion, but not this past season, but still I think holds the record for the number of wins, Division 1 wins. Blue Scooty, very good DAS player as well. And I just have to give a shout out for this too, because like, you know, I mean, I was involved in it, so I just want to give like specifically the Scooty family and Mr. Scooty himself just a massive shout out for the work they have done at regionals. They have been traveling the world all summer, like just bringing both the gameplay and the CRTs and the consoles and the great attitudes, and just being absolute goats when it comes to helping out at regionals. And specifically for me, it was very helpful because I ran the KC regional and I could not have done it without pretty much the entire Scooty clan, but especially Scooty's mom, I divide by 0, and Scooty grandparents, and Mr. Scooty himself, who did some volunteer work when he wasn't busy beating up other Tetris players. And I don't mean physically, just in Tetris, of course. So Scooty, a champion in multiple ways, both in his attitude and humbleness and helpfulness, and just also, obviously, one of the best in the world. 725, 602. Scooty with a lead here, 123,000. And we have hit transition, 152 lines. Again, a rare 19 start again from both these players. I love seeing it. It's crazy to me that even watching 19 can feel slow. Because they were just playing it for so long. It was just like, it's just whatever. They're fine. They're not gonna die. Meanwhile, I'm just like sweating bullets trying to get my, 500k PB 19, duplicate it. Toast knows what I'm talking about. He got a 19 PB today. 819. Scooty set up with a center well, 2 off the bottom. Does get it uncovered, and there's the Tetris. Take the double and move the well back over to a traditional left well, or right well rather. Less than accommodating pieces for Scooty, but still a pretty big lead here. 892 to 788. Mine wasn't even 400k. Yeah, but you almost got there, and I've only gotten 400k a handful of times before I got my 500k, so 300k games in general from 19 with DAS is not easy. Those are good games. And you were like just shy. Just like you were just shy of 800k. Both amazing and just slightly unfortunate because you were close to both those kind of thresholds. 835 to 991. Yeah, and right now it seems like we'll see here. About to roll to 900, so we're gonna find out whether or not NTC still hates O's setup or not. Tetris will get us into 900k. There it is, 900k. Okay, yep, looks good. Looks good. It rolled over. I say rolled over. Yeah, it rolled over to 900k, not to the actual 1.6. I hope we'll see that though. That would be pretty cool. Though I think at this pace, it would take quite a lot of work here in the kill screen. We are about to hit 1.1 here. 5 more lines to go. Oh, there it goes. It went back to 800k again. Gosh, dang it all. I think he just hit a max, so even at max is at 800k. And we are into kill screen 1.1 to, I think we're going to call it 1,050,000. So about 130,000 point lead. We're just going to have to do some guesswork here. Oh, needing a long bar left. Not going to be able to get a long bar left, so 1 million will not be enough. 1.2 is enough for Scooty, and we'll go up 2 to 0. Not the seed I showed you Monday. I think I would have had a 400k, but I was a dummy and looked at my countdown to restream and saw zeros. I was late to start Admiration Calamo. Oh no. 1.4. Okay. Scooty certainly on pace for a rollover or better. 1.486. A57. Okay. Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on there, but Tetris Official. Tetris Official. Is that really Tetris Official? It is. Well, it is. I mean, it is the account Tetris Official. First time chatter saying good luck to both the runners. Thank you for the good luck. Scooty looking to get out the broom though. Let's find out what happens in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Tetris. Right, level 19 start away again. A rarity here in CTL. Oh yeah, speaking of like shout outs too, because I gave the shout out to Scooty for all the help that he and his family did, but also another person in chat that's been chatting away here and also just contributed to the match. Toast drove down from the cold northern states of Minnesota to help out at the regional, and ran CT2, helped do comms on CT1, showed up early. Did a bunch of work with setup and teardown. Absolute goated, and gonna do the same again here for Jonas Cup. So kudos and thank you for all your hard work behind the scenes. 175,000 for O, 133,000 for Scooty. So here we go. O has held the lead early, at least one other game, so not unprecedented, but it's still good to see. That was really good patience there. Key tuck. You know, something like, I don't know why I personally never see them. Like, when I'm looking for adjustments, I just never see the key tuck. So when I'm watching people do and find and execute on the key tuck, I'm always like kind of excited. I don't know why. It's not like a particularly special tuck, but I'm just like, oh, a key tuck. Partly because I'm just blind to them myself. Another Tetris for Scooty to go to 259. 300,000 exactly, now 324 for Ian Haig. There you go. There's your Toastress. Oh, looking to maybe do a nifty double tuck. Misses it. Now is going to have to deal with the consequences kind of high up here. Trying to stay calm. Needs to get something left. Does get that T all the way left. Love a long bar. Going to just not wait on it. Try to hold out for a long bar all the way right. Flat burn. Takes and plugs it with the J, gets the square moved over. Okay, these pieces are working. They're working. He's getting the board down and out of danger now. Still gonna be having to burn away for a little bit, and this has kind of chipped away at the lead here as Scooty at 405,000 now in the lead to 355 for O. Ugh, had a trough there, was hoping for not an S piece, a Z or a T would have been nice there, but nothing came. So there's a center wheel for O. 431. So about a 1 Tetris difference between these two players. They are past the turn. 140 is the transition for level 19 speeds. Oh, I just heard a bling. Does that mean that we got a sub or something? I don't know where it is on my thing. I don't see the Streamlabs. Oh my goodness, I should have turned it on. Let me go over to the Twitch chat here and see what we got here. We got a follow from Bumpadump 818. Thank you for the follow, Bumpadump. Also, pretty epic name. Oh my goodness, Scooty's board. He's creating modern art on the right side of the board here. Even Scooty's kind of like amused by it. It's looking we like to call this one the level 19 Bumpadump. No, that's not right. That's not right. Oh my goodness. Okay, burning this down very efficiently, I'd say, for how bad that board was. Great job. This is a dirty setup. Center wheel, column 5. Waiting for the bar. There's a drought. Does get it. Hangs the Z piece, though. And set up for another triple. This will be a triple. So I'm going to go ahead and just take the burns instead. And then double. Okay, so burning away 593. This is an opportunity for O to maybe make up some of this score difference. There's a dirty from Blue Scooty. Okay, now just gonna start Tetrising dirty. This is gonna make it difficult. But oh, also in a little bit of a bind here. Needing to get a long bar. Does get the long bar. That's a dirty left well. 4 off the bottom. Level 23 now. 705 to 638. Oh, has caught up and is now in the lead. Going into the middle levels here of the, I guess you want to call it 19 transition, but we've been doing 19 since the beginning. We'll just call it the mid-20s, just because that's what it is. Oh, with a little bit of an awkward right side there, you're going to go ahead and just burn that away, bring this all the way back down to the bottom. 748 to 702, now 732. It is a 1 Tetris difference between these two players. And O is fighting for his life here. For those of you just tuning in, pay no attention to the post 800s as once max out occurs for O, it's going to just read 800 from there on out. So we'll just keep track of it manually. Currently 845, level 26, 827 for Mr. Blue Scooty. Still less than a Tetris separating these two. There's a Tetris for both players again. So 878 to 860. We are approaching the end of the 19 speeds, about to hit the kill screen speeds, where separates the really good players from the great players. The ability to play on 28, I should say. 955, so we're about to watch O's scoreboard flip over to 800 again. Don't worry, it'll be a max out. 936 for Scooty, is down about half a Tetris. Both players are right at transition here. 991 to 975, and there we go. It is a max out. 1,025,000 for O right before transition. 987 now, 1,023. 26 for Scooty. So 72, max 72 to A72 to A32. It is incredibly close here. Pay no attention to the score in Nestor's Champs. A90 to A40. Only about 1.5 Tetris difference. Both players are burning. Scooty gets the Tetris to go to 85. Less than a Tetris apart now, as 1.1 has hit for Ian. Oh, at 1.1, so it's a B7 to a B1, B07 I should say. Now B05 to 1.1, no, 1.5, it's 1.15 to 1.11. So Ian's still, I think, in the lead here. My goodness, this is testing my ability to keep up. Center well set up for O. Gonna just take the burns down instead. Gets the triple, bringing the board back down to the bottom. It's 1-8, so B8 to B1. 8-9, so just about 1.2 for O. 1.992, 1.993. Set up for the Tetris, holding up for the long bar. There's the 1.2. Oh, we kept up. Chat, that's a max out for us. We kept up with the score correctly. We got past the 800s on O's board. It is a 1.2 for both players. It is less than a Tetris difference to these players. What a battle this has been. Game number 3. And Scooty's getting to the top of the board here, not gonna be able to do any more. Oh! Already has it. Is going to take a game here off of Scooty and extend it to a game number 4. Well done. 1.2 to 1.2. Great game. 4, 3, 2, 1. Tetris. Talk about the Hyper King controller. I have to like them. I have 2 different PBs on them. Well, there you go. 3 with the Lines PB, right? Yeah, I've been not happy with any of my controllers. I've been using Classic, and I have Nintendo controllers, but they're all like shot. Like I think I need to replace the pads on all of them, like literally all of them. And I've got like quite a few controllers, and none of them, they all have quirks. And the Classic N I like because they don't like, at least they're consistent, but they just feel weird. And so actually the one I've been using has been this, where'd it go? Oh, here it is. It's an 8BitDo, believe it or not, it is actually a wireless 2.4 gigahertz wireless controller from 8BitDo. I think it's the N30 Pro, N30, yeah. The 8BitDo N30 2.4. I don't feel the lag at all. It feels just like a normal controller, but I just really love the way it feels. It's a little on the stiff side compared to I think what some people might prefer, but I just feel a lot more confident. Like I know I'm not gonna slip. Like, you know, I'm not gonna accidentally not push a button because I can feel it when it actually is going through. I've been having pretty good luck with that one. I got my 500k PB on it recently, so I'll stick with that for a little while, I think, and try to fix my NES controllers so that whenever I go do participate in competition, I can still play. Because I don't think my wireless controller will fly at a competition. 185 to 209. Again, this is a 19 battle, which is pretty novel. I've been enjoying watching these players play at the faster speeds, although, you know, it is crazy. Watching no 18 here makes this feel like slow just because that's all we've been really watching is a ton of 19. You know that if I sit down and try to go play some 19 right now, though, that it would definitely not feel that slow. Score PB at CTWC, Lines PB today, and Score PB today, 19 PB today. Oh yeah, that's the one that you're talking about, the controller that you've been using. Gotcha. I remember the one I had was fine, but it died after a few months, says Arctic. Got to hang out with Arctic at CTWC. And then again at the airport after CTWC. Bore witness to the Tyler, one of many Tyler eating ketchup videos that I recorded. I mean, I didn't record a bunch. He just has a bunch of videos of him eating ketchup. .351, 366. Very, very close matchup here between these two fantastic rollers. Coincidentally, the one I have now is one of Scooty's controllers. Wait a minute, are you going to have to give it back next time you see him? Presumably a Jonas Cup. 391, 414, so about a 1 Tetris difference. The line count is basically the same, so Scooty with about a 1 Tetris lead now. Set up for a dirty Centerwell column 8. Does get it. No, Mom's going to take it. Apparently it's the extra they found. And she put his name on it from Houston. Okay. Jones Cup's going to be the best hang of all time. Oh, man. Don't make me jealous. I so want to go. Oh, no. 404,000 and it is all over. Scooty's going to extend his undefeated streak to 2 here in the beginning of season 31. 480,000 is enough. But what a show. We got a couple of max outs from O, and that win in game number 3 was impressive indeed. So lots of good Tetris had this evening. Let me go ahead and get this reported. Is that some DAS? Yeah, Scooty doing some DAS here to finish out the mullen. As you do in the lead up before Jonas Cup. All right, let's see here. Scooty. Oh. Okay, we have reported that game. Scooty is now 2-0. And Kirby and O are 0-1, and everyone else has yet to kick off the season, so. Now I get to like reframe my brain. That was a quick tap for Scooty to have to get that Z piece all the way over. Sitting straight up, because this isn't some casual rolling game now. This is serious business. This is serious DAS business right now. By the way, I'm not good at 19 start at all. It's just fun. I don't know. I think you played very well, so. I mean, you had the one top at the end, but, you know, whatever. As long as you're having fun and winning games, A little dirty here from Scooty. This is getting to be kind of a high board to recover for. Is the rolling coming back? Oh, the rolling's coming back. Come on. Come on. You're not allowed to. You can't be like, okay, I'm gonna DAS this, and then I'm gonna go back to rolling when things get tough. You gotta DAS it out. DAS it out all the way. See, quick tap this all the way over. Come on. There you go. Stats go hard, says not Zempro. Right? This is the bizarre one. The glove has come off. Glove is off now, y'all. Level 25. Center well set up for Scooty in this mullen. Oh, look at that. That was beautiful, like kind of unnecessary, but still cool looking pole vault. That quick tap, that looked like a quick tap, and another Tetris 724. Gonna start setting up for center wells. This is DAS again. We're back to DASing. 758. Another Tetris to go to 795. This is going to be very much in the 800k range. Even with burns, it'll still get to 800k. We've got just a handful of lines more to go here. 3 more burns is all that we can have here before kill screen. And I assume this will be truly kill screen as this is DAS. Trying to find a way to build for some Tetrises, but can't avoid the burns, unfortunately. 808 did get a couple quick taps in there, though. There you go. Got a couple lines. Well done. Well done. 808,000. Scooty doing some Jonas Cup practice with that mullen. You are the winner. Hang on. Let me give you your winner scene here. Left winner, right winner. And once again, I don't like changing it because why bother? It's more funny this way. Sideways Scooty is your winner. Congratulations to Scooty. We'll be 2-0 to kick off the season. Take all your accolades, etc., etc.
There we go. There is the ready. Both players are ready. We're going to count this game down in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Tetris. And at long last, Season 31 is underway. I'm your toastess with the mostest, bringing you the action. It's coming at you fast, and it's going to be a quick one tonight. Just one match this evening, Cobra and Critical Lapis, and then we are done. Critical Lapis going for the, we'll call them the modified Sidnef strats, or Cobra's going for the modified Sidnef strats with the pushdown points early. Those could be very crucial to victory. I speak from firsthand experience on that one. So, as is tradition, let's see if we can get to know some of our players here. And I will start with our player on their left, and a huge raid. Monthly Tetris, Classic Tetris Monthly is coming in. Party of 57, your restaurant is ready because we can't fit you all at a table that big. Welcome in. It is Season 31, it's Division 1A, it's Critical Lapis, it's Cobra, it's an all-C battle here. And as you can see, we're about 20 lines in essence, neck and neck, separated by a line burn and 8 points. 116,000 for Cobra, now 161 for Critical Lapis as he gets a couple of toastresses. But we'll see if we can sprinkle some facts in about Cobra as this game goes on, and possibly game number 2. Now, as you all already know, Cobra is a roller. As far as in-person Tetris events, there's a few. Did CTWC last year, took 44th. Lone Star last year finished 4th. Stillwater 2024 finished 6th. Won Boston 2025 this year. And then in CTWC this past year, finished 7th and 4th at Space City. So has a lot of in-person experience, has been to his fair share of events. Anyway, Cobra now looking at about a 630,000 transition pace, a third of the way to 19. Critical Lapis around 600,000, so great numbers from both players to start off this match. As far as online events for Cobra, did CTM November, did the finished first and is at the Challenger circuit, and about 10 or so appearances in Masters. And in addition to that, he's the former No Rotation 29 world record holder. So congrats on that. Anyway, we are about 60 lines in, 290k for Cobra, 307,000 for Critical Lapis, almost halfway to transition, so follow up with another pace check very shortly on both of these players. We can do that for Critical Lapis. He's at about a 650,000 transition pace. Cobra's at about just under 600,000. So once again, great early start for these two. And if you haven't done so already, don't forget to check out the Matcherino. It is a new season. There is a new Matcherino pool. We've got some big names. You can help out players just like these two contribute to that prize pool by going to the Matcherino. And not to be outdone, Tetris Time also raiding after Classic Tetris Monthly joined us. I believe Tetris Time was playing on Classic Tetris Monthly, so the whole crew is coming to check out our action. And there it is. Thanks for the raid, Tetris Time. Welcome aboard. As both players now over 400,000 points, we are about as neck and neck as you can get. Only a few hundred points are separating these two players. But now both of them have some dependencies and some gaps set up outside of column 10. Critical Lapis does get the dirty column 7 Tetris, and it gives him the just under 1 Tetris edge right now, but neither player has an ideal board setup at the moment. We are approaching 100 lines. Critical Lapis is Tetris ready, would love a long bar. Cobra wants a dirty Tetris in column 8, but outside of that dirty Tetris, the board's not quite what he wants out of it, so would really love to get things down, because the more he's up there and the more he's holding out for this, the more Critical Lapis can expand on this lead he's got. But both players facing a drought. This one was about 20 or so pieces, and we're now sitting over 110 lines. 45k for Critical Lapis, 449k for Cobra. Now Cobra with 3 more Tetrises in hand before that transition, and that's actually going to be the same for Critical Lapis, so 3 more Tetrises to go, assuming they get maximum efficiency. And actually a great tuck setup by Critical Lapis. That's some great efficiency on his part. He and Cobra both get a Tetris. They have 2 more they can obtain. But Critical Lapis putting some weight on that. Well, he's going to have to set up for some burns. That's going to take a Tetris away from him before level 19. Cobra, meanwhile, transitions at 542,000 points. The first one to level 19 and gets a Tetris shortly after making it there. And Critical Lapis is going to burn into 19 at 559,000. So it is a race to the kill screen for both of these players. But man, Critical Lapis' board not in the best of shape, but that long bar is going to do wonders for his board health. Brings that board down. It's a lot more manageable, a lot less panic needed. And now we'll see what these players can do. We are now separated by just about a Tetris, 620k to 597k. Cobra with the lead, gets another Tetris, taking him into level 21. But Critical Lapis not too far behind. They're both over 600,000 points. Critical Lapis does have the long bar dependency. He's going to get a dirty triple out of this and open up column number 3. Meanwhile, Cobra has that board about down to the bottom, and he's got some sparkly pieces there that he is working with. But we are coming up to a kill screen pace check here on level 22. Tetris for Cobra. Both players almost there. Critical Lapis at about a 960,000 kill screen pace. and it looks like Cobra is almost at a 1.1 here. I'm going to call that about a 1.08 million based on where he is at. As long as they can maintain those numbers, we will see a max out and close to a max out before we get to level 29. Although, having said all of that, well, we check the paces. Cobra has built up a significant lead, 140,000. It is just under 4 Tetrises now. 851k, make it 882k following the Toasters. 882k to 768k is the score on levels 25 and 24 respectively. There we go. Both players getting a Tetris. Cobra actually getting the back-to-back special. Puts him at 949,000 onto level 26. So 30 lines to go. The question is, will he or won't he get the max out before the kill screen? There's a Tetris, and the next Tetris will put him over 1 million points. So prepare your cowbells, folks. Critical Lapis, meanwhile, sitting at 897,000. Just under 90,000 points trailing. Gets a Tetris now. He's over 900,000. Cobra gets the first max out of the match, 1.02 million on to level 27. But Critical Lapis down 80,000, but that leads only about 2 Tetrises.